Whiff's wish. All the engines on the island of Sodor have different jobs. Percy pulls the mail. Salty shunts at Brendam docks. Henry pulls the flying kipper. Gordon thunders with the express. Toby and Mavis work at the quarry. Edward, James and Emily haul freight as well as passenger trains. And Thomas huffs and puffs on his branch line. Whiff is the rubbish engine. He likes to collect all the rubbish on Sodor. One morning, Whiff puffed into Brendam docks. He was delivering empty rubbish trucks. Spencer was there. He had brought the mare to the docks to meet a friend from the morning boat.
Thank you, Spencer. You've huffed and puffed very hard. You're strong, fast and loud. You are a very grand engine indeed.
This made Spencer happy.
Yes, I know.
Whiff wished with wonder at Spencer's grandness. Just then the Fat Controller arrived.
Whiff, there are trucks of rubbish blocking the tracks. You are to collect them all. The tracks must be clear before the mayor returns this evening.
Grand engines don't collect rubbish trucks, Whiff. To be a grand engine, you must be strong, fast and loud. And you'll never be any of those.
And Spencer steamed smugly away. Spencer's words bubbled in Whiff's boiler.
I'm just Whiffy Whiff, but I wish I was grand.
Whiff puffed up to a junction. He saw a rubbish truck waiting to be collected on the left track. On the right track, he saw Emily pulling heavy coal trucks. An idea popped in his pistons.
Strong engines are grand engines. If I could pull one of Emily's heavy trucks, I could be a grand engine.
So Whiff didn't take the left track to the rubbish truck. He puffed up to Emily instead.
Hello, Emily. Can I help you with those coal trucks?
They are very heavy, Whiff. And I have to take them all the way to the coal hopper.
Don't worry. I'm a strong engine.
Emily was surprised.
Thank you, Whiff.
So Whiff was coupled up to some of Emily's coal trucks. Whiff chuffed happily away.
Goodbye, Emily. Now I'm a strong engine, so I'm almost a grand engine.
Whiff chuffed happily to a junction. On the right track, Whiff saw a rubbish truck waiting to be collected. On the left track, he saw Edward pulling flatbeds of fence posts. Edward was looking worried, so Whiff didn't take the right track to the rubbish truck. He chuffed up to Edward instead.
Hello, Edward. What's wrong?
I'm late. I still have to deliver these fence posts to Farmer McCall.
I'll help. I'm very fast and my pistons are pumping to go.
Edward was surprised.
Thank you, Whiff.
So Whiff was coupled up to some of Edward's flatbeds and puffed quickly away.
Goodbye, Edward. Now I'm a fast engine and a strong engine. I'm nearly a grand engine. Here comes a big bend. I must blow my whistle.
Then an idea fizzed in his firebox.
Grand engines are loud engines. I'll blow my whistle as loud as I can.
Whiff huffed and puffed. He whistled his loudest whistle. Then there was trouble. Percy had stopped in the middle of the track, and with a crash and a bash, Whiff smashed into him. Luckily, no one was hurt.
Bust my buffers!
Percy, why did you stop there?
Because your rubbish trucks are blocking the track, Whiff.
Oh no! I haven't collected any of the rubbish trucks. The Fat Controller will be cross.
Whiff felt terrible, and he didn't feel grand.
I'm sorry, Percy.
Percy wished.
Now I'm worried that I'll be late to pick up my mail trucks.
Whiff gasped. Percy was never late with his mail trucks. Whiff thought Percy was a grand engine. He always did his job well. Whiff's boiler bubbled. Whiff knew what he had to do.
Of course! If I do my job well, then I can be a grand engine after all, just like Percy.
Whiff was coupled up to the rubbish trucks and chuffed happily away.
Thank you, Whiff.
Whiff clickety-clacked along the tracks.
First, I must deliver the coal trucks and the fence posts. Then, I will rattle and race to pick up the rest of the rubbish trucks.
Whiff was happy with his decision. He whistled a cheery hello as he chuffed through Knapford Station. So first, Whiff delivered the fence posts to Farmer McColl.
Thank you, Whiff.
Farmer McColl was happy. He could now repair his fence and keep his sheep and cows from straying onto the tracks. Then Whiff delivered the coal trucks. Now there'd be enough coal for all the engines who needed to stop at the hopper. Lastly, Whiff had to collect all the rubbish trucks. He was fast. He was strong. And he was very loud. At Wellsworth, Whiff saw Spencer. Spencer sniffed snootily.
Phew! I see you're still whiffy with the smelly rubbish engine. You'll never be a grand engine like me.
Whiff smiled.
Sorry, Spencer, I have to hurry. These trucks are heavy, and I have to take them to the waste dump.
Just then, Gordon pulled in with the express. The mayor and the Fat Controller were on board.
Well done, Whiff. All the tracks were clear. You have been a really useful engine. And a grand one.
Thank you, sir.
Then, Whiff the Grand beamed from buffer to buffer.
Cacher et j'aime jouer. Et si tu me trouves, je sourirai et dirai coucou, je te vois. Coucou, je te vois. Traversons tout droit la porte magique et on se fera coucou, toi